What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Broad Broads podcast. It's your host, Angela.
And Cassie.
And today, we wanted to touch up on, a few TV shows that we were feeling.
Oh, hell yeah. So I figure we'll just do, basically TV shows that we're watching right now, TV shows from the past that we really love, and kind of just gush about them and maybe get you guys interested, get you some new shows to binge, and in the meantime, get to know what each other are watching, because I don't really know what Angela's watching.
She doesn't, unless I'm on her Hulu, which I just got a new Hulu, so what's
Wait,
up?
I didn't even know this. This is new information.
What's up?
Wait, you're not on my Hulu?
Nope, I got a new Hulu. You want to know
Whose
why?
Hulu are you on?
On my own. I'm kind of offended, but isn't that the damn truth?
Why'd you get a Hulu?
Because I got a new subscription, because since I'm a online student, since I'm a student for university now, your girl can get discounts anywhere, so I get Hulu, Spotify, and Showtime for $4.99 a month.
She decided to do that. But see, I can still do that because I still have my university email.
Exactly. Do it.
But I'm not gonna do it because it doesn't come with no commercials on Hulu.
Yeah, that's why my brother switched back to yours.
Because I cannot do it. I lived long enough with Hulu with commercials, and it was the death of me.
It's
the death
so
of me, Angela. It's terrible. I hate it. And also, maybe they got better because they just showed the same commercials literally every time they showed commercials. So it was killing me that way. I don't really mind watching commercials, but watching the same ones over and fucking over again, I swear to God. It made me mad. I couldn't do it anymore. So I had to pay extra for no commercials, and I don't regret it. I wouldn't want to go back. That's why I could save
extra?
$20. Just kidding. Maybe not 20. Well, actually, no. Maybe $20. I could save $20 a month and not watch commercials, but I use Hulu enough that I'm like, it's worth it.
Oh, that's true. And so does everybody else uses her Hulu, including my brother.
Everyone does, and nobody ever pays me. That's fine. That's fine. That's no biggie. Just kidding, it really is fine. But,
she says no.
I mean, I have Netflix, Hulu, probably other shit, and I still just use Hulu the most. I just like it. I don't know.
Same.
It's my favorite. Speaking of Hulu, I don't know if the show's on there. I'm gonna jump into it. The show that I'm watching right now, I'm not watching a lot of shows. Shrill just came out on Hulu, and I'm planning on watching that. But the show that I am watching right now, the one and only, is Mob Psycho 100 Season 2. It's an anime. Don't mind. This is the only anime on my list.
She
basically,
says now.
Right now. I'm not watching that many anime right now. I'm only watching Mob Psycho. I dropped a few.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I am only watching Mob Psycho. I was watching this season. I'm blanking on the name. It was The Promised Neverland. It was this horror anime about kids. I'll probably watch it again at some point. It was an interesting concept. I wasn't just getting very hooked into it. So I think I just need to binge that one. I don't think it's really a good anime to watch week after week. But Mob Psycho 100, I started watching season 1 at the end of last month and the end of February, and it is March 17th. I'm on season 2 now. Oh my god, I love it so much. I knew it was really popular, but I didn't understand why. I was just okay, I don't really like One Punch Man. Mob Psycho 100 is by the same manga author as One Punch Man. Fun fact, but I was okay, I don't really like One Punch Man. I don't think I'll like Mob Psycho just for that reason. However, they're completely fucking different. They're so different, it's not even funny. They're both overpowered characters, but that's the only similarity. Mob Psycho is about Mob, who is this middle school boy who has psychic powers, as the name implies. But he's just like trying to be nice and trying to like better himself without using his powers. But people just keep coming for him. They keep coming for my boy, and he has to fight them, and he doesn't really want to, and it's just a wholesome show. You'll hear me say that a lot, because my favorite kind of, I don't know, entertainment is wholesome entertainment.
Ooh, so wholesome. I can hear it.
Sure.
Anywho.
I guess that's all I have to say on that. What are you watching, Angela?
So, since we're on animated, I guess I might as well just say my animated show. So I only have 2, but I'll say just one. I really, really, really miss Teen Titans.
Ooh, bitch, same.
Okay, so
watch Teen Titans Go.
I did watch Teen Titans Go. I do not like it.
Okay.
Not even one bit. Because first of all, why does Raven play with ponies? Like, where's the dark bitch I need? Like, I need her back.
Okay.
And also, since when did Robin become a pussy? Like, why? It's like, get your girl, Starfire. Like, you can get that. Like, you got her in Teen Titans. Why can't you get her in Teen Titans Go? Like, what is going on?
Here's a lot. Okay, how many episodes?
And Beast Boy and Cyborg are so annoying. I've watched until season 2, and they are so annoying. I'm like, they weren't. I don't remember them being this annoying. So you watched
season 1 and season 2?
I've watched all of season 1. I've watched all of season 2. I stopped there, and I was like, can't do any of this.
Okay, I will. Okay, you can have a strong opinion on this because everyone else that hates Teen Titans Go doesn't even watch it. And I didn't watch it in order at all, but I did watch enough of it to think that it's really funny. Obviously, it's nothing like the original, but it has some wholesome, and...
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's too wholesome for me.
It is really, really wholesome.
I like that. It's too much of this generation, I think that's why, because I'm just so used to how cartoons used to be, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you say that because Thanks. You know what?
Because I've actually watched 2 seasons of it. Thank you very much.
I know. I'm tired of people being like, it's cringy. I hate it. Guess what? I really liked, I don't know what episode it is, but one of my favorite scenes of Teen Titans Go is, I don't remember what was happening specifically, wow. But there's this spider, and I think it kept reappearing in the episode. And it would it would look into Starfire's eyes, and Starfire would look into the spider's eyes. And at one point, it was like puppy dog eyes, and it was just so funny. Like, I don't know why. Obviously, I can't remember it very well. I better do my research next time. But I didn't know you were going to talk about it, so that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should watch. When are you going to rewatch Teen Titans? Let's rewatch it together.
I really want to start rewatching it, but where is it even?
Well, I have the first 2 seasons on DVD, so...
So, like, you're not even gonna let... Me. Oh, I see what's happening here. I see what's happening. She's trying to make me go over there to Seattle, so... Let's see if it'll actually persuade me. It might.
It should. Okay. The next show I'll talk about my next show. Are you done with Teen Titans?
Yes.
I'm assuming. Okay, great. My next show is this show called Nathan For You. Have you heard of it? Angela?
No, I haven't.
It's not for her. So Nathan For You is the only non-animated show I have on my list. And it's by Nathan Fielder. He is from Canada, and he went to a business school there and got really good grades. And he comes and he helps business owners, and he helps them make a business plan and improve their business and hopefully get a lot more customers. And he does this in the most ridiculous fucking ways. Did you ever hear about Dumb Starbucks?
No.
It was this thing where somebody was like, oh, I can open a Starbucks store and like use all their products if I just put the word dumb in front of it to make it like a parody. Oh. It was on the news. It was really famous. He did that. Nathan Fielder did that. And he's just the most fucking ridiculous man. Like, you never know if he's being a fucking character or if he's, like, actually being serious. Like, sometimes you think he's breaking character and, like, genuinely concerned at some of the bullshittery going on. But also you're like, I don't know, is he? He could just be, like, totally fine with it. I have no idea.
What is it called?
Nathan For You. Angela, you have to watch this. It's so funny. He, like, let me think of another one. He, there was this realtor lady, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna help you get business. How? By, making you the only realtor in Los Angeles that, has, like, an expertise on ghosts. And so, in, like, one of the houses there was a ghost. They brought in an exorcist, and it was just so much, like, I genuinely implore everyone listening to go look up Nathan For You Ghost Exorcist and watch the clip that shows up on YouTube because it fucking kills me every time. I'm not doing it justice at all.
It's a
comedy.
This a real show?
Yeah, it's a real show.
How interesting. What in
the
world?
I'm surprised I've never told you about it. It is
No,
so
you guys
funny.
have definitely talked about it, because weren't you and Nicole into it?
Yeah, I think Nicole watched it all. I don't remember, but I know she's watched a lot of it. And
where is this on?
It's on Comedy Central, but I think it's on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
This is all one Hulu ad. Hulu sponsor us,
right?
It's a what?
It's like a Key and Peele thing because it's on Comedy Central. Is it like smaller? It's like smaller skits in every like episode?
That's the thing though, they're not skits. Like the people that are
these are
like,
real, like
they're business owners. They think he's actually there to help. And they're always like skeptical because obviously the plans sound ridiculous. Like one of the plans was like letting only hot people shoplift. Because their friends will, like, see the clothes on them. They're not as attractive friends will see the clothes and come buy them. There was one where he made...
Why does that low-key sound smart?
It's all low-key smart sounding shit. There was one where he was like, okay, well, how can I help this frozen yogurt place? I'm gonna make them, like, get in the paper. How can they get in the paper? By having a poop-flavored fucking frozen yogurt.
But that was advertised as that, right? Please tell me it wasn't actually poop flavored.
It wasn't actually poop.
Okay,
but it tasted like poop. I mean, they like made somebody go in and make a poop flavor for just that.
Wow. When you just can't think of any other good publicity, you just go
last one
for it.
He was helping this electronics store, and they were like, okay, how can we get more business? We can have the lowest advertised price. They had a TV advertised for $1 so that they could go into Best Buy and say, hey, this TV's actually $1 at another store, so I should be able to buy it for $1 at Best Buy. So he could buy a bunch of inventory and sell it for, like, markup, obviously, of $1. Like, you could sell it for anything and make money if you bought it for $1.
Yeah.
And it was just... These all sound stupid, but it's so ridiculous because people go along with it, and it just kills me.
People still go along with it?
I ranted enough.
Okay.
Yeah. They always go along with it.
I just don't understand. Okay, cool. That's... What the heck?
Watch it. Go.
I kind of want to watch it now.
Stop listening to this podcast and watch it.
Yeah, just stop listening to this and go watch it. You need to. Okay. Anyways, on to the next before we just keep going. On Nathan For You.
I'll talk about Nathan For You for hours. Don't even check me. I
was into it. I'm like, keep saying more because I don't understand how this is actually working.
I feel like I just rambled, but you know what? That's okay because you'll go and you'll watch that show and you'll understand. You'll come back.
Why? You'll understand.
Cassie was right.
Makes sense. Anyways. The next show that I'm about to talk about, so I'm really into reality TV shows. So one of the reality... No, never. Me? One of the reality TV shows that I've been into is Temptation Island. Bitch.
Oh. I have not heard of this one.
You've never heard of this one. It's kind of like, I can't even say it's like The Bachelor. It's like The Bachelor, but like these bachelors
In Paradise?
No, but these bachelors are in committed relationships.
Wait.
Yeah.
Angela, what the fuck? Why are you watching this?
I'm just so interested. So this is how it goes. So these people who are in committed relationships, where they're kind of like at like the ends of their relationship, they're like, maybe I know that there's something else that we could be working on, and I don't know what it is that we need to be working on, so let's go on the show. And this show has like different
so they're with their partners?
Okay, so this is what happens. So they're with their partners at the beginning, and then during the whole entire time, the guys go in one with all the girl bachelorettes. The girls go in another one and with the guy bachelorettes, so that they can go on these dates and see if they're actually there for their partners. Why am I watching this? I don't know. I just like the drama. I just love drama.
Okay. At first, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this because it doesn't sound consensual.
But it is consensual. You should see them at first. It's funny because they sit there and they're like, oh yeah, like, she's pretty. Like, when they're like naming all the bachelorettes, they're like, oh yeah, she's pretty. Like, oh yeah, she's pretty. Like, they'll say that, and then the guys will go, oh, like, he's okay and he's alright. And
so wait, the girls are like rooting on the girls that could steal their man?
Yes, some of them are, but one of them is just kind of like, oh, like, she looks kind of bitchy. Yeah, but it's funny because the one that's like, oh, she looks kind of bitchy and I would never do this and I would never do that, but I just want to see if he's faithful. But she, at the end, is starting to kind of turn. She's like, oh, well, maybe there is something more out there for me.
Wait, so do the girls, like, go away with the guys for, like, a week and then they, like, meet up with their boyfriend for a week? Or is it just completely separated the whole time?
Completely separated the whole entire time. I think they spend like 2 nights together, and then for the whole entire TV show, because there's like 10 episodes, so I think it's like for a month or 2 that they're like separated, and then they come back together. But this is the gag. So everything that they're doing in the houses, at the beginning of each show, they come to like the bonfire type thing where they watch videos of their partners and what they're doing, so their partners know.
So they do get updates, like they know.
Yeah, they get updates. Like one of the updates that I was watching that like kind of shocked me. It was like this girl who is with this. Her name is Casey, and she's with.
No spoilers.
Oh, sorry. This girl is with this guy, and this guy literally, this girl told this guy that we need to get married now, or else I'm gonna leave. Like, she's kind of crazy. That's like kind of like, because she's like I'm getting too old. Like, we need to kind of wrap it up here.
Okay.
Which makes sense, right? Like, that makes sense. Like, they've been together for a long time.
Still a bad idea, but makes sense.
True. And then these two couples go to the thing, and then at the end of the season, he turns to this other girl and goes, well, you already know that I asked you to be my girlfriend last night. Yeah! To a whole different chick. Not even the chick he said, yeah, I want to marry you, and this is not.
Well, maybe that's for the best. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, cheetah's always gonna be cheetahs.
Is it cheating? I don't think it is.
Technically, no, if it's consensual. I say no, because, like, they both, they all consented to doing this show, so, like, what really...
What did they think that was gonna happen?
Yeah, that's what
I don't know how many of these people are going in there thinking they're, like, not gonna cheat and...
But that's the thing, like, they thought they were gonna go into this making their relationships stronger.
Then maybe it's not consensual.
I mean, they both...
But it's also stupid. Let's just agree on that.
It is stupid, but it's so entertaining. Like, I love seeing people's dreams broken. Oops.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. Not kidding.
Oh no.
Sorry,
That's
not
such
sorry.
a shit show.
It is.
Okay, I might check that out. That's funny.
You should. It's so.
I need
so
some trash.
Funny. Exactly, and that's. I have to feel better about my life somehow.
Oh my god. She said it.
I said it. I went there.
Cool. So my next show is one you might have heard of called Bob's Burgers.
I love Bob's Burgers.
It's a great show because, as I've said, I like wholesome entertainment. Take a shot every time I say wholesome entertainment. Anyways, alcohol poisoning will soon occur.
Yes.
It's just like adult animation could be so much better than it is. And like, we don't need more Family Guys. We don't need,
American Dad.
American Dad. I don't watch much of the shitty, raunchy adult entertainment, but I do like Bob's Burgers just because it doesn't rely on putting people down for comedy. It really never does that. Maybe there's an example out there, but like, the comedy is there. It's Tina's obsession
very,
with
sitcom.
butts, you know? It's Bob saying, "Oh my god," over and over again. Like, exasperated and just this tired dad that can't catch a break. Like,
ever. But
it's not just being like, I don't know, just shitty and like making shitty references to real life, and I don't want like something that's like sad, like, which honestly
true.
I'm gonna say Family Guy, it's kind of sad. Like, they just make fun of people in real life and the people in their family, and it's just not funny to me. I'm sure I've laughed at Family Guy, but yeah,
his spin-off show I liked better than Family Guy.
Me too. Like, and that show's not even that great, but it's still a lot better.
It's still, true.
But I just like wholesome, uplifting family entertainment. Like, it's not The Simpsons where like they're strangling children, or like even The Simpsons is still a lot better than Family Guy, but like, I just want better for adult entertainment. Like, give me more Bob's Burgers. Also, BoJack Horseman is still really good, even though it's a lot more raunchy. I hate that word. I'm sorry I'm using it, but it's the best it's the best describer I have. It's like, I want something meaningful and not just at the end of the day gonna make me like have a sour taste in my mouth, you know? I don't know. That's my 2 cents on adult entertainment, or adult animation. Yeah.
That's it about Bob's Burgers?
Yeah, that's it.
Are you sure?
It's great. You should, I mean, everyone knows it's great. It's
we all know
popular.
It's great. I was almost Tina for Halloween. I was this close.
Tina is so great.
I know.
I just love all their holiday episodes as well.
Oh, same. I love their Halloween ones. Those are my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, actually.
I like their Thanksgiving ones the most.
Really?
Because most Thanksgivings, like, in my adult life, I haven't been able to go home and be with my family, so I usually just watch Bob's Burgers. And it's wholesome, so it makes me feel good about being alone on Thanksgiving.
Oh, my heart had just shattered. What the hell, even? What's wrong with you?
Though. It's true, though.
Oh, that makes me even more sad.
Oh, well, get over it. Come visit me on next Thanksgiving. I'm home alone.
What happened to Friendsgiving? Oh, I never.
Friendsgiving isn't on Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah, you're right. It's before Thanksgiving. Never mind. Yeah. Just don't mind me, even.
Don't mind her.
Don't mind me.
What's your next show, girl?
My next show, you already know. Law and Order, SVU.
Dun, dun. Is that the right show?
Yeah, it is. Dun, dun.
Oh, it's good though. Olivia Benson is my queen.
Good. I know. They never replace her, and I'm so happy they never replace her. Ever. They never need to.
They never. Honestly, the show could really go on forever. I really like the current season, actually. Actually, I don't know if it's the current season or just the one that Hulu has.
I know, true, same.
Because I watch it on Hulu. I'm sorry, they're usually behind, you know.
Which is
But what are you
not as
gonna say
behind
about
as Netflix. Let's be
Yeah.
quite
They're
honest.
not usually as behind, but that season that's currently on Hulu, though, it's fire.
I know. It's fire. I love the characters. Not only that, it's a show that's it just brings you in. You're like on the edge of your seat. You're just like, more. I need more.
True. Hours fly by when I have that on.
Yeah,
Because
and you
I'm
don't
just
even
like, okay, another one.
realize.
It's so fast. Like, time just goes.
I
when you're
know.
watching it.
I'm like, oh, it's only been 20 minutes. It's only a 20-minute show, and then all of a sudden it's like 3 hours pass, and I'm like, wait,
It's
I
an
didn't even.
hour-long show.
I know. It's like you didn't even finish. It doesn't even feel like an hour. It just goes.
Yeah.
Like, what even happened? Like, I need to rewind. I need to rewind it. I wasn't ready.
I also, when I go home, it's one of the shows that my whole family will watch, which
Oh, really?
there aren't a lot of shows like that my whole family enjoys.
That's very true. That's me and my whole entire family, like including like my mom's sister's family and all of them. Like, all of us like crime shows like Criminal Minds, Law and Order.
Why did you pick Law and Order over like other criminal shows?
Because Law and Order SVU I've always been into since I was younger. Like, out of all the criminal shows, I was like, Law and Order SVU, not Criminal Intent.
I know why, but like for everyone listening,
yeah, because I don't know, it's always been there. Plus, like, it's the most intriguing to me because it's like I like how they're very much. Not only do they focus on the victims, but they focus on like the families as well behind the victims, and like that's what I want to do. I want to be able to help the victims' family as well.
Yeah,
like, it's a very well-rounded show.
It is. The reason I'm like, oh, this current season is so good, it's just because it keeps like talking about like stuff that's happening in real life. And putting it into the show, basically.
This.
Huh?
I haven't watched the one on Hulu yet. Who the hell am I?
Alert.
Thanks.
Yeah, they talk about, I really like the episode on incels, which, if you don't know what that is, don't Google it. I'll just give you a brief description. It's like men who think that since they can't get any pussy, that women owe it to them, basically.
Ew.
And
what
so
the
it's like
fuck?
very
That's
violent against women.
Wait, is that a?
It's a huge thing. Don't Google it because it's fucking awful.
I'm not trying to Google that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
If you want to learn more about it, if you're listening and want to learn more, I recommend going and watching ContraPoint's video on YouTube about it.
ContraPoint.
But anyways, or watch this Law and Order episode because it's actually really good and just like kind of puts them in their place. They're pieces of shit. If you think like this, you're garbage. Sorry, that's just my hot take. Sorry, not sorry, actually.
Actually, don't even apologize, because don't need to apologize for that.
Gonna.
You are trash. Thank you.
You are trash. But yeah, that's kind of, I just like how it's very, taking, like, important things that are going on and putting it in the show.
Which they do that really well.
Like that. Yeah, it might have always been like that, but I've just noticed, like, with the recent seasons.
Yeah, because even with, when I was, like, in, Criminal Justice 320, when I was in it, like, a while ago, a lot of the cases that we did learn about, they did, touch up on it in Law and Order. Even though they say, that they're not real cases, you can obviously tell that a lot of the depictions are from different cases, like in real life, obviously.
If you're not a fan, I mean, you've probably already watched some by now. We can't change your mind, but maybe try it again, because it is a lot different now than it was like fucking 10 years ago. Or when did it come out? Like
a long ass time ago.
18 years ago? I don't even know.
Didn't they just have their 20th? Aren't they on their 20th season?
Has it been over 20?
Dude, I think they're... Wait. No, I think they're on their 20th season.
Oh, that's insane, dude.
Dude, that's kind of cray. Ooh, that's crazy. Okay, anyways, next show.
Okay, so my next show is a very famous show called Adventure Time. So the last two shows I saved on for this podcast are basically my two favorite shows, Adventure Time and the next one I'm about to talk about.
Oh, I already know the next one.
She already know what it is. I love fucking Adventure Time on Cartoon Network by Pendleton Ward. It is such a fucking masterpiece. Literally a goddamn bop. If you watched Adventure Time circa, I don't know, 2009 when it started airing.
We were freshmen when this started airing?
Something like that. I want to say we were like 15 or something when it started airing. If you watched it around then, it is a much different show now, and by now I mean when it ended late last year. It really isn't just like slapstick fart joke humor. It really isn't. Like, I think it stopped kind of like focusing on that. Like, even between season 1 to season 2, it got a lot more mature, and like from season 2 to season 3, huge difference. From like season 4 to season 6, way more mature, funnier, wholesome, fucking great characters, fucking great songs. Just like, goddamn, like, how did they do such a good show with so many different people working on it? I recommend, if you want to take my word for it and watch Adventure Time after all these years, still start with season 1, because getting into like the good bits of like season 6, season 7, season 8 and on will all feel a lot more rewarding, because you'll know all of the little like references that they still make from season 1 and such, because there are like a lot of season 1 references, etc. Continuing plot lines that weave, like I think the longest running plot line is probably when I definitely could be wrong, but the one that comes to mind is when Finn gets his grass sword. That carries all the way from then, which I think is like season 3 or 4, all the way, maybe it's even in 2, all the way to the last season. And it like is a pretty big storyline. Or just, if you can't do it, I don't know, just there's a lot of guides on the internet. If you look for like what are the core lore episodes of Adventure Time, you can totally find guides that'll tell you, but that's just no fun. Don't do that. Watch the whole thing. They're 15-minute episodes, 11 minutes without commercials, but
are they really that short?
Yeah, they're really that short.
I didn't even think they were that short.
I don't know what else to say. I love it 100 times. Like, literally, it's so silly and stupid, but also so... It gets, may I say, deep?
Ooh.
I'll say
How
it.
How deep? Tell us.
Fairly fucking deep, my dude.
Ooh, my dude, how deep? Like sea deep or like deep sea deep?
Like the deepest bits of the ocean deep.
Like creepy creatures deep?
Like fucking killing your fucking grass clone deep.
What the fuck?
Watch the show, find out. That's all I'll say.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Where did that even come from?
I don't know.
Okay. Speaking about spicy, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Segue.
Anyways, so one show that I've been watching on Netflix, because I don't usually watch Netflix, but on my block, a new season's about to come out, and I've been watching it, and it's...
You like that show.
What?
I didn't know you liked that show.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people don't know I like that show because it's not like I'm like putting it out there. Plus, like every time I'm like, oh yeah, on my blog, people are like, oh, you like that show, and I'm like,
Yeah, I watched one episode and I didn't really like it.
really? Damn it! I don't know why I like it. I just like it a lot.
Yeah.
I couldn't even
Isn't
tell
it about,
you why.
like teenagers or something?
Yeah, a lot of it is about teenagers in high school, and a lot of it is like a lot of gang mess. Just a lot of gang mess, and also about a kid just trying to find money, just a whole shit ton of money,
Hustling.
just hustling out there. Anyways, I couldn't tell you the exact reason why I like it. I can tell you why I watch it. So, like, I've watched it twice, through and through. I was like,
girl,
I really like this, but I still can't tell you why. So that's
not helpful.
That really is not helpful. It really isn't. Which
Is it the characters? Is it the setting?
I think it's more so the storyline, the plot line. Like, that's what I like. Like, they left the plot line at the end with 2 people shot. The one kid that was trying to find the money found the money.
No spoilers!
Sorry if you're watching this and you haven't watched On My Block, but I'm spoiling the shit out of it. Anyways, I just like the cliffhangers. I'm into the cliffhangers.
Is it still airing? Like, is it still coming out?
Yeah, it is. It's coming out March 29th.
Ooh. Late birthday present for
Angela. Yeah, 10 days after.
Nice. Well, I'm glad it's still airing for you. So
I know.
It doesn't just get canceled and you never know what happens. That's my thing with cliffhanger endings. If it gets canceled,
what are you gonna do then? Especially with like Netflix, because you never know.
Oh, fucking Netflix is fucking ruthless.
You just never fucking know.
Fucking Netflix.
Fucking Netflix.
Yeah, is that all you have on that?
Yeah, that's all I have on that. Like, didn't really know what else to say. Sorry.
Okay. My last show. Just a second, gotta pop my... Oh, there it goes.
Gotta pop my...
My last show is... Drumroll. Steven Universe. Did Angela guess it? I'm sure she did.
Yeah, definitely did.
Not to be stereotypical, but my favorite show is Steven Universe. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I love this more than Steven Universe. No, that's never really true, because I go back and I watch Steven Universe, and Jesus Christ, wow, holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole.
I could end it there, but I'll elaborate. It just is... He's so good. Steven is so good, and we don't deserve him. And it really... What I think is truly the best part is the social impact of Steven Universe, and how children are growing up with such an educational show that teaches them how to have healthy relationships with others, how to truly like love yourself, which is a huge message in Steven Universe. And they did like a campaign with Dove to try to make commercials like to teach kids, you know, everyone's different, and that's really truly okay. I don't know, there's a million messages that I'm just so happy are getting through to the younger generation. I'm not saying we didn't have something like similar, but honestly, like something so diverse, like there's also so many diverse bodies, and people just look fucking different in that show. They don't have all the fucking same face. Like, I don't know, like I don't really think kids television, animation, anything like that has really seen something like Steven. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited for the kids to grow up and actually not be pieces of shit, maybe because they watch this show.
Yeah, that's
that's one part I love about it. Also, just in general, it's a good fucking show. The songs are all fucking bangers. The animation is
bangers.
The animation is amazing. It's stunning. Stunning. The character designs, I hit on that a bit, but I love them. Like, they're so good. The characters all love each other so much, and it also just, like, doesn't just teach kids this, it teaches everyone that literally everyone matters. Like, everyone matters in this world. No matter, like, how big the universe is, how many things that are out of our control, like, you matter, and that's awesome, in my opinion. I'm cheesy, I'm sorry, I'm a fucking cheesy little bitch, I don't know.
No, actually, I didn't even think that it gave off that message at all.
It's because you haven't given it a chance, Angela.
Ever. Yeah, never have I ever given it a chance. I was like, oh, it's a cartoon.
Season 1 is cringy. It is a cartoon, so it's not going to be for everyone, which is too bad, but it's the reality, and yeah, season 1 is cringy. It really gets good at the end of season 1, I would say. Season 2 is really good. But season 1's definitely rough, and I think most fans of the show would agree. Also, if this matters to you, you probably don't like it because of the fandom. The fandom's really cringy as well. It literally has bullied, like, not the creator, but, like, part of the staff off the face of the internet. Like, some of the staff, yeah, there was this one staff member of the show who was basically bullied off of Twitter because she liked one pairing over the other. And it's not even an official pairing on the show. Like, neither of them is, like, actually dating.
Okay, so what the hell even?
So it's just so, the fandom's really bad. Like, it is, and usually would be a huge turnoff for me. Like, I hate cringy fandoms, but
you gotta look past
the show
that.
Is just so good. The show is just really so good. And a lot of people maybe don't like it because it's, like, too political or an agenda, and it's like, why are the kids, you know, needing to watch something with so many, like, gay characters and shit?
But I think
why are the kids watching shit with straight characters? What's it gonna do?
I know, like,
kids watch straight people all the time, and they are still gay. Like, if you think that watching gay stuff is gonna make kids gay, then why are they watching straight shit and still are not straight? That's my hot take.
That is very true, though. Because, like, what is really gonna... There's nothing that's really gonna change one's mind.
Nope.
On who they love. Like, so why not, like, mold and
give some representation to the people who need it. Like, literally.
Thank you for taking the words out of my...
Sorry, I had to say it.
No, but thank you, because can't speak. Thank you.
Yeah, that's my 2 cents on the show. I do understand why it's not for everyone, but it is literally perfect for me. I love it to death. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you. That's all, folks.
Angela, what else do you have to talk about?
So, I have one more. It's another Netflix show. Yeah, it's weird. I've been on this Netflix binge, which is not me. Don't understand why. But it's called The Umbrella Academy.
Wait, I haven't even heard of this show.
This show, Cassie, it's so good.
Oh, what's it about?
So good. So I personally don't watch superheroes. Like, I don't get into that. Like, the only superhero show I've watched is Aquaman, Spider-Man. I haven't even watched any of the Batman movies.
Didn't you watch The Flash?
No, I didn't.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of my sister. Anyways, continue.
And, I guess the Marvel's Runaway I watched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because I thought you and Allie talked about something.
Yeah. That we did talk about the Marvel Runaway.
Okay, I knew it.
Anyways,
okay, continue.
But the Umbrella Academy it's just...
Wait, is it Marvel?
No, it's not. I think it's just made up because it reminds me of the Unfortunate Events.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's like a bunch of, like, kids who have superpowers when they're born. that get adopted and get trained to become like superheroes, and then shit just happens, and then it just hits the roof, and then the plot line is literally like the writers knew what they were doing, is all I'm gonna say. Because
might have to check this one out. I might have found a new show.
You have to. It's like it's 7 brothers and sisters, obviously not from the same person, but get adopted and like are only there to become superheroes, like people to help, like they're only there to help other people. So basically they didn't have a childhood.
When you tell me it's like the series of unfortunate events, I'm just like, this is probably not a good setup then.
This is I mean,
like the people involved.
Oh, that's true. I mean, I think of it as the series of unfortunate events because the father reminds me of the guy with the white hair. That's the only reason why.
Count Olaf?
Yeah. But he is a good character, but at the same time, like, there's just things where you just sit there and you're like, why though? Like, why did you have to do it that way? Like, I don't understand. And you get so hooked into the characters and like their lives, because it it goes into like why, like it goes into their superpowers and like what happens to them and why they are the person that they are right now, and then like their past and like what happened in their past to make them like not like who they are now. But it's really like it keeps you on your seat, because basically in the end something like huge is supposed to happen and they're all supposed to come together and stop it. I don't know how to explain things without spoiling.
So is it like superhero-ish, or is it just like there's kids with powers?
They're kind of like vigilantes.
Okay.
Does that make more sense?
When I think of superheroes, I think of like a costume that they put on to go fight crime. And then if I think of kids with like powers, that's not very specific, but I'm just like, okay, they're just like using their powers to deal with what's coming at them or something.
So at first they did wear costumes, and they did like when they were under the care of their adopted father, they did have to wear costumes. That's why they are called the Umbrella Academy, is because that's what their father named them. And then he's like, this is the Umbrella Academy, they'll be the ones like saving the world, this and that. But the storyline, just for them to elaborate on more on the characters themselves, like makes me more interested, because I like to know more about the characters than like their powers and what they can do and like this and that. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll probably give it at least watch the first episode.
Just the first episode. Just all of the first episode, and then just let me know how you feel about it. Sounds
good.
Why do you sound like sounds good? Sounds good, buddy.
I can't disagree. I'll do it.
Okay, cool. And I'll watch Nathan for you.
Do it.
I knew it.
Watch it. It's Nathan for you. I didn't do it justice. Like, I literally just rambled.
But even you rambling, like, I still want to watch it. I'm like, wow, I kind of want to see what this is about.
Okay, you watch that. I'll watch the Umbrella Academy, and we'll get back to you guys.
Yeah, we will get back to you.
And I think that does it for this week. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for coming back. We're thinking about changing our schedule so that it's... I know, this is like, what, episode 4? I have no fucking idea how many podcasts we've done. But we're thinking about changing it to do every other week upload, and maybe get more strict on that. I know we've been a little crazy.
Yeah, because, life's a little hectic, especially with just, 2 working adults, one of them going to school.
True.
We trying.
So we'll keep a lookout for that. We'll probably post about it on our Twitter.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, thanks for listening, you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Coming in next week, or next week, you already know, we'll be here, ready for you with another podcast. So, peace out.
Bye.